Well, hello, folks out there in YouTube land. Got a big show lined up for you, and let's get right on into it. All right, I wore my game day shirt today. You can see it. We're playing Maryland later today, I believe at 4:30, so that's a big basketball game. But anyway, we're going to talk about football right now, and let me pull up this screen. All right, we got a couple of big-time recruits that are getting ready to make decisions. One of them is the top defensive line JUCO in the country, and that is Elijah Davis. And then we've also got another big-time defensive lineman in Kion Bars. And both of these guys would be real nice pickups for us. And, of course, they've been offered, and it looks like we've got a pretty good chance at both of them. All right, folks, this is Elijah Davis. He is the top JUCO player in the country as far as a defensive lineman. He's 6'4", 300 pounds. He is a four-star. He's at East Mississippi Community College, and it looks like it's coming down to two teams, and that's the Vols and South Carolina right now.
Say when.
And he is a freshman, so he'd be able to play for several years. And he had a very good season. He had 25 tackles, had a bunch of solo tackles and assists, and he would be a great run stopper. And really, I think we're in great shape with edge rushers. As you know, we have three of the top 10 edge rushers in the country coming, one of which I think will probably end up in the middle of the line, but we do have those two edge rushers in Chandavian Bradley, Caleb Herring, and then, of course, we just picked up Devin Hobbs, who's a five-star, and he could play either interior or on the outside. He's that good. So I think we're going to have plenty as far as edge rushing, but we need some run stoppers. And as you know, our defense plays a lot of plays. That's pretty typical because our offense goes so fast, and we need as many run stoppers as we could get. This guy would be a really good get for us. And it looks like, again, it's coming down to two teams, and I like our chances in this one. And he's going to make his decision in a few days, actually December 20th, so a little over a week away. We'll know if he's coming to the Vols or not. Now, this next fella is Kion Bars. Now, this guy's been playing for several years at Arizona, and he's 6'3", 310 pounds. And again, he would be another great run stopper for us. And it would be nice to get somebody who's really seasoned and played several years. And he is second-team all-conference player, so he's been very successful. He'd be a really nice pickup for us. Now, there's several teams after him, obviously Tennessee, Auburn, LSU, and USC. So there's a bunch of really good teams after him, but he would be a very nice pickup for us, no doubt. And this would be his fifth season. So he's got 4 seasons under his belt so far. So, again, a very experienced player to put on that defensive line. Now, here's the reality for both of those players. You know, they've both been offered some playing time. I have no doubt of that because there's a lot of playing time to be offered. And here's why. When you play for the Vols, especially on defense, you're almost certainly going to get to play because we're going to be out there 10, 20, 30 more plays than the average team because our offense goes so fast. You know, what does it take us 15 seconds to run a play and then run another and then another? And so we're either going to score quickly or we're going to get rid of the ball quickly, and the defense is going to be back out there. So I know that Garner likes to run about 10 guys on the line on a regular basis. That way you got fresh legs. Because if you're out there for 4 plays on defense, on the defensive line, you're exhausted. That's how quickly you can get out of wind because playing defense is much harder than offense. I mean, defensive line is the toughest. When it comes to conditioning, it is awful. You're in there in a scrum, literally fighting every second, and then boom, you've got to do it again. And then boom, you've got to do it again. And these are big guys, 300-pounders, and, you know, they're not exactly in the best condition. They really almost can't be. So they need to be run in and out of there constantly. So having 10 good quality defensive linemen is critical for the Vols. You know, the first year, it was a real struggle, but they picked up several good players last year, and that helped a lot. But look, we're always going to need fresh bodies that can get the job done, and I think both of these guys would get adequate playing time. So really, their decision should be pretty easy to make. Look, if you want to play, you need to be coming to the Vols.
Learn it, know it, live it.
Well, exactly. Even the folks at Ridgemont High know that. All right, folks, just a quick update on a couple of big-time recruits that look like we got a pretty good shot of getting. And if you like this type of content, be sure to hit that like button. Let's be able to continue to cover the Vols, SEC, and all the transfer portal and all that good stuff. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. And we'll see you next time on Sports Talk Jay.